Hey everybody, welcome back to the Thinking Crypto channel. I've got some very big news to share with you guys. If you are a Ripple XRP holder, you got to watch this video. If you are a Bitcoin holder, you got to watch this video. Lots of important updates, guys. Before we get into it, please go ahead, hit that thumbs up button, leave a comment below, and hit the subscribe button if you're new here. It helps support the channel and it doesn't cost you anything. Guys, just a quick reminder, I uploaded my interview with Greg Kidd, who was an early investor in Ripple. He holds XRP. He worked at Ripple as well. He weighs in on the SEC's lawsuit. So be sure to check that out. Very insightful. He was also a federal regulator. So definitely check that video out. I'll put a link in the description. So guys, not so good news around XRP and Ripple. And it's not looking good. Just in full transparency, and I am not telling you what to do. You make your own decisions, do your own research, not financial or investment advice. I'm still holding my XRP. I'm waiting to see what's going to happen with the respective lawsuit. But Grayscale said after following the quarterly review, December 31st, 2020, we are pleased to announce the updated weightings for Grayscale Digital Large Cap Fund, DLC Fund. So essentially, they are removing XRP. They said XRP was removed following the DLC Fund's quarterly review, and no other assets qualified for inclusion. The below table highlights DLC Fund's weightings as of January 4th, 2021. So today, right? Now, there's some FUD going out there saying, hey, Grayscale completely delisted XRP. They did not completely delist XRP. They just removed it from their DLC fund. And this is a temporary pause, or a temporary thing. They said here in their press release that they are temporarily pausing this. So it says here it would temporarily suspend trading for XRP. And if you look at their regular updates on their total assets under management, they still have an XRP trust. So it's still there. And remember, they bought some XRP for the trust just, I think it was on the first, it was January 1st. We saw that, right? That was proven by data. So just so you guys know what's happening, but obviously not good news. And obviously, the fund, the large cap fund, this is something that's listed in different places, and it's gonna, if XRP is dumping or it's not in the red, it's not gonna make the fund look good. Now the trust itself is different because it's separated from other cryptos that they have, because they have Bitcoin Trust, Ethereum Trust, so on and so forth. So I hope you guys understand the nuance there and the difference between the two, right? So nevertheless, not good news, but we know this is coming, right? After the SEC's lawsuit, exchanges pausing trading, all of that. So you're going to see more of it. But I wanted to make sure that distinction was clear between what's happening here. And something that's interesting, Benjamin Manilke, if I'm saying his name right, said he's thrilled to announce that he has joined Grayscale as a chief compliance officer. And where did he work before? He worked at Ripple. He left Ripple to go work there. So he left in October, though. This was not a last month type thing. He left in October, and he went and started at Grayscale this month, January. So very interesting. I don't know what to make of it, but the timing is interesting, just given the announcement, of course. Now, here's some other news, and it's kind of BS, but obviously it's going to drive more fear and doubt in the market around Ripple and XRP. So Ripple's Series C lead investor, Tetragon, sues company in a wake of SEC charges. So this is interesting. Tetragon, the lead investor of Ripple's $200 million Series C, has sued the company after a recent complaint by the U.S. SEC. Tetragon is seeking to enforce its contractual right to require Ripple to redeem Series C preferred stock. Now, before I go further, Ripple did release a statement which gives a bit more clarity. So here they released it today. In Ripple's Series C investment agreement, there is a provision that if XRP is deemed a security on a go-forward basis, then Tetragon has the option of having Ripple redeem their Ripple equity. Since there has been no such determination, this lawsuit has no merit. We are disappointed that Tetragon is seeking to unfairly take advantage of the lack of regulatory clarity here in the United States. The courts will provide this clarity, and we are very confident in our position. So Tetragon, I don't know what's going on their end, but the respective contract is if XRP is deemed a security. Right now, the SEC has just put a lawsuit. XRP has not been deemed a security. So it's only until we have the outcome of that lawsuit and the things moving forward and we have the respective regulatory clarity, then they can claim and, try to sue. So I'm not sure what to make of this on Tetragon's end, but like I said, this is just fuel being thrown on the fire here, right? And I know I say those things or those analogies, but I'm not saying XRP is dead. It's down for the count right now, for sure. I'm being fully transparent with you guys, and that's why, not to make you guys feel bad who are only holding XRP. I've been saying it for years. For years, I've been saying diversify. I've said on this channel, what if Ripple fails? What if Bitcoin fails? What if Ethereum fails? If you put all your eggs in one basket, you run the risk of things like this happening. And once again, I'm not saying XRP is dead, but we don't know the future. You don't know the future. So you have to diversify. That's how the professional investors do that, because not everything will be a winner. And it's hard to tell what's going to actually be a winner. Even though you have certain facts at hand today, we don't have a crystal ball, and that's life. So you need to be smart here. Anyway, guys, some other big news that came out. The OCC has green-lighted national banks to run nodes and stablecoin networks. So big news coming from Brian Brooks, crypto comptroller, right? Remember he said on TV that crypto regulations coming in 6 to 8 weeks. So it looks like this is just the start of it, right? And I think we're going to see some good news, some clarity, and hopefully that helps XRP, helps Ripple. So the latest from the Treasury's most crypto-forward office says that that national banks don't have to fear stablecoin nodes. Monday evening, the Treasury's Office of the Comptroller of the Currency told national banks that they are allowed to run independent nodes for distributed ledger networks. Referring to independent node verification networks, the OCC's interpretive letter says that banks may use new technologies, including INVNS and related stablecoins, to perform bank permissionable functions such as payment activities. Coming amid a great deal of uncertainty as to the future of stablecoins, the OCC's announcement is big news. The office nonetheless cautions that there are cyber risks inherent to using such technologies. And here's what they said. Banks must also be aware of potential risks when conducting INVN-related activities, including operational risks, compliance risks, and fraud. New technologies require enough technological expertise to ensure banks can manage these risks in a safe and sound manner. So this is a move in the right direction, a step in the right direction to just build the ecosystem for crypto. Obviously, it's stable coins, and banks are going to use stable coins, right? I don't think this is going to be like an international play. We know JPMorgan has their own coin, JPM coin, but it's in what's called a walled garden. So they may be able to send it between the banks that are in the United States or very close. Maybe instead of ACH, they use stablecoin and it goes faster, obviously, because it's on the blockchain. But some people would say, oh, you see, well, there's no need for an XRP bridge asset. But they don't understand the problem XRP is solving of real-time settlement of multiple currencies, right? Not everybody in the world uses the same currency, and not everybody wants to be having nostril vasha sitting around the globe. So stable coins have existed before. JPMorgan started their own coin, and not everybody around the world is using JPM coin because it's a walled garden. That's where XRP is a bridge asset. So just want to address that because some people have the misconception of what XRP is trying to solve. It's not trying to be a stable coin. It's trying to be a bridge asset. So great news. Nonetheless, this is awesome. Brian Brooks, I think I tweeted about it. He's crypto comptroller right now. If he continues this, I'm going to make him crypto god. Hashtag crypto god. Now, moving ahead, guys. JPMorgan says here, and this is an article from Today, my friends. JPMorgan says Bitcoin could rise to $146,000 long term as it competes with gold. You don't say, JPMorgan. What a 180 from what your CEO, Jamie Dimon, said about Bitcoin in 2017, right, guys? So all the banks, all the hedge funds, all the big Wall Street investment firms are on board. We're seeing price predictions from Citibank and everybody's coming out of the woodwork now with a price prediction. And of course, they're going to put out their price predictions because they've taken their positions. So now is the time for mass marketing. Now is the time to get the masses. Hey, come join the party, right? We love Bitcoin now. We love crypto now. So if they're calling for this price point, you know where we're headed. We are headed to new higher highs. And like I said, they've got their bags filled. And that's why you and I are on the side of smart money. Dumb money is going to come later and buy the top, right? Unfortunately. So I've told my friends, my family, I was like, look, you guys have the opportunity to buy early. Don't invest what you're not willing to lose. Be smart, right? As you would with any investment. But this thing is here to stay. And we are at the onset of it. It's very early. And this thing is only going to continue to grow, and it's a global asset class. And Bitcoin is hard money, and it has true scarcity. So you're going to see the price rise. And of course, I tell them about Ethereum and XRP and others. I hold Bitcoin in my portfolio. I'm bullish as hell, and it's becoming digital gold, and I think it's going to certainly make us some really good returns. And, of course, if you're holding Bitcoin. So really great news. And of course, we're seeing Bitcoin holding strong above 30,000. That's a very, very bullish sign. Very, very great. And here the article outlines 5 reasons why Bitcoin's price just reclaimed 33,000. So even though it had not a huge correction, but like a 20% correction where it dropped from 35,000 down to like 28 or something like that, or down to 29,000 around that area, it's recovered very quickly, and that's very bullish. And that's what we're going to see in the bull market. You're going to see moves to higher highs. We're going to see corrections, testing of new support levels, moving us sideways and building support levels and keep going up. So really great to see Bitcoin moving that direction. And of course, the alts will follow Bitcoin. We have alt season, so just be ready. Know what your plan is with your respective holdings. Now, one of the things I want to talk about is a lot of people are speaking up against the FinCEN's proposal. It's essentially Mnuchin's crypto wallet regulations, right? Hopefully it doesn't go through. I'm not a fan of it. I have said that if it does go through, it's not going to hurt the crypto market. It's just going to be the tax man, big brother government, just looking at everything being moved. And like I said, those things, if we want the higher prices, the way the traditional market is positioned and with all these big players here, that's probably going to be a necessary evil, if that makes sense. Once again, I don't like it. I don't want it. I wish this wasn't the fact, but I don't know if we can stop this. Everybody's coming out and saying no, and hopefully maybe they can influence it. Look, Mnuchin's on his way out, right? According to the news we have today. So let's see what happens. And even A16Z, some of the smartest and wealthiest people, right? Andreessen Horowitz, are opposed to it. So maybe money talks, right? Money move politics here in the United States and around the world, guys. These people get lobbied, right? Politicians get lobbied. And if some of the biggest players, your Jack Dorsey, Square, Andreessen Horowitz, and many others are not on board, maybe Mnuchin, throws this out in the garbage. I hope so. And we won't have to worry about this stupid crypto wallet rules. But I still think it's going to go through because KYC, AML, all the world governments are on board, right? They're going to regulate it, tax it. They're not going to kill it, but as much as this rule sucks, we'll see what happens. Finally, guys, crypto's global, and I like to let you guys know what's happening around the world because it's a global asset class, and you're going to get money coming in from every country. So Argentina's Ripio acquires second largest crypto exchange in Brazil. So this is a good sign of the market growing. You're seeing acquisitions, investments, mergers, and expansions, right? So Argentina's Ripio has acquired Bitcoin Trade, the second largest crypto exchange in Brazil, in a bid to increase its footprint across the frothy Latin American crypto market. So you're going to see this across Europe, across Africa, in Australia, obviously South America, Latin America. You're going to see more and more of these types of news. And this is what you want to see as a crypto investor. The infrastructure, the on and off ramps being built for people to invest. And remember, we are here early. We are on the side of smart money. So imagine, being in the early 90s and you were an accredited investor and you had the opportunity to invest in Amazon and Google before they became big, before they were when they were in the startup phase, eBay and Facebook and so forth. That's the type of opportunity we have right now. Now, we of course have your institutional investors who are double dipping. I wish I had the money to double dip. What do I mean by that? Buy the assets, but also invest in the companies. That's what a lot of these people are doing. Greg Kidd, that I interviewed literally yesterday. This guy is invested in Uphold. He's invested in Coinbase. He's invested in Ripple. But what did he say in the interview? I hold a lot of XRP. I hold Bitcoin, Filecoin. He's double dipping. I wish I was in that position, but unfortunately I'm not. But I have the assets at least. I can get a slice of that pie to make some money. So, guys, big things ahead. The market is looking very bullish. Bitcoin looking very bullish. Hopefully we can hit 35,000. Again, we are currently at 34,455. Ethereum, $1,112. Man, it's looking good. I think we can break our old all-time high of $1,400 certainly by maybe the end of this week or early next week, and things will keep progressing. So I'm not financial investment advice. I've been buying the dips. Yes, because I'm expecting a $50,000 to $100,000 Bitcoin. I'm expecting a $5,000 to a $10,000 Ethereum. And I'm not talking next week. I'm not talking next month. It's going to happen over the next year, right? So just keep that in mind. And that's what I'm expecting. Right now, I think if this stupid lawsuit from Ripple didn't come out, we would probably seen at a $1 XRP already. Probably over $1, honestly, because we were at 70 cents and it could have easily gone over, but we know what happened, right, guys? So what do you guys think? What do you think about the Grayscale situation? Once again, not the XRP Trust, just the large cap fund. Obviously, the stupid lawsuit from Tetragon, which Ripple clearly debunked here. Kind of stupid on Tetragon's part. JPMorgan, $146,000 price prediction. And the future of this market is bright, my friend. So leave your thoughts and comments below. Hit the thumbs up button, share this video, and I'll talk to you all later.